Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. Welcome back to Cannon Fodder, the channel for Arsenal fans all over this world. Now, usually I've got a lot of things to say before the bump, before the music comes in, the intro. The flies just kind of circling, get out of it. But I haven't got much to say. I went away for just like a day, another day break, with the lovely wife, Mrs. Cannon. But I've got nothing much more to say. Apart from we've got 3 segmented live news coming right back at you, right here on Cannon Fodder TV. See you on the other side of this music intro. 3 segmented live news. Yes, indeedy. Welcome back to Cannon Fodder, the channel for Arsenal fans all over this world. Yes, it's bright. I think it's probably the sunniest, the hottest day of the year so far, and boy, did we make most of it. Yesterday, I went away again just for a city break. Really, we stayed somewhere else in a central London, like by the River Thames. But anyway, guys, the most important thing you guys can do right back now is make sure you subscribe. Yeah, just hit that bell notification button so you can receive almost all the latest news right here, right now. Be part of the community, if anything else. Anyway, let's get into this segmented live news right here. Right, first up is this geezer. Where is he? This geezer. What to do about your captain? Not my captain, the talisman. Not my talisman, your talisman. Aubameyang lost form. Aubameyang had an afternoon yesterday. Again, I didn't see the game. Yesterday. I had more important things to be doing, spending time with my lovely wife. But this report says that Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang had an afternoon to forget after missing a hat-trick off sitters as Arsenal were held 2-2 by Rangers in the pre-season friendly yesterday. The Gunners had been in Scotland to step up pre-preparations for a 21-22 campaign, with Mikel Arteta hoping for a more positive showing after finishing in a lowly 8th place last season. Yeah, do you remember? It seems such a long time ago. Arteta will be hoping to get a tune out of his 32-year-old talisman, who endured a below-par season by standards, but the striker did not have his shooting boots on at Ibrox on Saturday either. Aubameyang had an opportunity to score in the 9th minute, but ballooned his shot over Alan McGregor's crossbar after finding himself in good space to finish. Moments later, Leon Balogun opened the scoring for Steven Gerrard's side before new signer Nuno Tavares leveled the score. I did see his goal. I'll get into that in a moment. The former Dortmund star had another chance to score when the ball was sent to him in the penalty area. I did see a little bit of that from the right, but he failed to make good contact, and his header was sent into the turf and wide of the target. Now, in reverse order, Mr. Nuno Tavares, I prefer the Spanish pronunciation, Tavares. I saw the goal. I didn't see the play, the lead up to that. I just saw he side-footed, like Thierry Henry-esque, kind of bent it around the goalkeeper from an acute angle, and he's off the mark, which can't be said for Aubameyang. Not off the mark. Yeah, can't hit a barn door, can he? God, dearie me, man. What's going over Mr. Aubameyang? Can't hit a target, man. 3 chances. And I actually saw him. He was in the penalty area, and rather than like placing it or thinking, he hit the defender or wherever it was. But 3 chances, Mr. Aubameyang. And you know what my thoughts are. I've already said, listen, I don't have no qualms if Arsenal were to sell Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang. I don't. There can be no sentiments. No sentiments unless you're age 21 and you're French and you've been loaned out for 3 times. It's my only sentiment right there. Yeah, man, Aubameyang. Oh my! Is this a sign of things to come? Has he really lost the target? Has he lost the plot? Your guess is as good as mine. Anyway, second bit of news is in regards to Houssem Aouar. And guys, I've got to say, I've gotten to a point where I'm absolutely tired. I'm cream crackered. I'm knackered losing interest of post up any more transfer news in regards to Houssem Aouar. Why is it? Do I want Arsenal to literally just get the deal done, or what? I'm not sure. I was just thinking this time last year it was all about Houssem Aouar. So I've added another video now in regards to Houssem Aouar. So I'm not going to go into any great detail. The video's live. I think it's uploaded now, running parallel now with this live show. But if you want to know my thoughts in regards to Houssem Aouar, who's now linked with Denmark down the road, Tottenham, have a look at the video. I just don't have the time. I don't have the time. I'm sorry, people. I've done a video. Yeah, it's now live. I've just checked. Anyway, the next bit of news that I don't really believe, to be honest. I don't believe it. In regards to the hitman Lacazette. Now, this report is from the Daily Mirror in the UK. Arsenal trying to sell Alexander Lacazette, despite new boy Nuno Tavares' glowing assessment. What is he an assessor now? Is he a Nuno Tavares? Also reportedly looking to move Alexander Lacazette on this summer in a bid to raise funds for future transfer dealings. That's a joke. The Frenchman was signed for just £50 million in 2017, but has struggled to recapture that kind of form that made him a prolific striker at Lyon. In 4 seasons with the Gunners, I know this, Lacazette has never scored more than 20 goals in a single campaign, hardly the form of a striker. As a result, is rumoured to be edging ever closer to the Emirates. The exit at the Emirates. Now, according to another podcast, Arsenal are actively trying to let go and get rid of and sell Lacazette off their books, with the Gunners hierarchy reported offering the forward a number of clubs across the continent. My thoughts, what's your thoughts, Alex? Well, if we are going to keep Lacazette, I don't want to hear any of this business about we'll offer him like 3 years or maybe minimum 2 years. Has to be a 1-year contract extension. Nothing more, nothing less. Why? Age of 30. Reaching the age of 30. Now, we saw what happened to Aubameyang, your captain. His form was just falling off the cliff. Arsene Wenger was quite right. That policy there, once the player reaches the age of 30, that is it. 1-year contract. If you want the contract, then we'll give it to you. If you don't want it, then we'll find other suitors for you, Mr. Lacazette. But yeah, like I said with Aubameyang, there can be no sentiments. Don't get me wrong. I do like Lacazette, but when a player's time's up, it's up. Whether it's through injury or they will literally want to force a move away, or the manager themselves thinking, actually, you know what, it's time for us to capitalize on the players, or we're going to move the player on. Whatever the situation, no sentiments. There can be no sentiments. Players come, players go. The one constant that remains is the red and white of Arsenal. So, Lacazette, if your time is up, I can only wish you all the best wherever you go. If it is true. If it is true. Again, if he is going to stay, 1-year contract. And I know some people said day before yesterday that it appears one thing that people don't like is the pally-palliness, the friendliness between Aubameyang and Lacazette. There's no rivalry there. No, there isn't, is there? Anyway. Moving on. Oh, this one made me laugh, actually. This bit of news made me laugh. Let me put Arteta's face up for this one. Actually, Arteta, just identifies a best partner for Ben White. Well, first and foremost, Ben White has not signed a contract. Again, the news is Arsenal have only agreed in principle. Yeah, they've come to an agreement, £50 million between themselves and Brighton. That's all the report says. Ben White has not signed for Arsenal. There are finer details to be had. But anyway, now according to the Times newspaper, Arsenal manager believes a centre-half combination of White and Gabriel. Yeah, Gabriel, who joined from Leo last summer. Also a £27 million deal. represents the best possible combination available to him when everyone is fit. Gabriel enjoyed a super start to his Arsenal career, winning the club's Player of the Month award on 3 consecutive occasions, but his form nosedived midway through a difficult campaign for him and his club alike. Remember, he was supposed to be going to the Olympics, wasn't he, to represent his country, but he suffered an injury and he's not able to make it. I mean, I think on that part there, that is cruel, man. Oh my goodness. To suffer an injury. Literally, the guy wanted to represent Brazil in the Olympics, Tokyo Olympics. Now, whether you think the Olympics should be going ahead or not, I mean, personally, I think it should not be going ahead. The fact of the matter remains that Gabriel will not be representing his club. Really, really sad. But anyway, as this report says, Mikel Arteta has said, the best pairing, the CBs, not the CBBs, the CBs, centre backs, partnering would be Ben White, who has not signed Arsenal, and Gabriel, who's he's in rehabilitation. So forget about going to the Olympics, Mr. Gabriel Magalhães. You're going to be remain at Arsenal. I'm very, very, very sorry about that. But yeah. So that's it. So these have been the segmented live news coming right back at you a little bit later than usual. I mean, it was supposed to be the Sunday morning catch-up, putting a whole heap of pepper sauce on this one with my brother and myself, but he's actually working. So you'll see him tomorrow. You'll see him tomorrow. I was talking to him actually yesterday. He was saying to me, the Voice of Reason. I was thinking, what? The Voice of Reason is coming back? Is it coming back? Okay. You have to wait and see. You'll have to wait and see. Right, so like I said, this is one of the segmented live news on this Sunday afternoon, anyway, over in the UK. Again, the hottest day of the year so far. I mean, yesterday, my wife and I, where did we go yesterday? Oh, yeah, we went around walking around central London, and it was hot. Our favourite place since, there's been a Covent Garden. We went there. It was quite hot, and even in the shade. So this morning we woke up, and you could feel the heat. I couldn't sleep last night. Had the fan on, couldn't sleep. With all the whirring and swirling and the heat in the room. God, my goodness. We went walkabouts for less than half an hour. I said, nah, we're going to come home. We're going to come home. Anyway, people. Anyway, so as usual, we're going to take a little break. Yes. I think maybe for the last time before we change some things up. Here is the promo video, where my nephew is saying, guys, get some gym equipment. It's summer now. What do you want to be showing your packs, your 6 packs or your 4 packs? Get rid of the 1 pack. Put an order in. Receive 20% off. Yeah. I'm not just talking about to my subscribers. I'm also talking to Mr. W-Man, Willian, with that gut of his. Anyway, guys, I see you now with this video. Put an order in. It's not all about the music. Okay, people, so there you go. For the last time, You won't be seeing that video again. We're going to change things up and you're going to see something different. But just put an order in. Receive. Why would you not want to receive 20% off any order of equipment, gym equipment? Put an order in. Anyway, what I'm going to quickly do before I go into the live chat is just kind of catch up on a couple of polls that we've put up. And one of the polls was, just over a day now. It was, no, 2 days ago, sorry. So in reverse order, it was the new kit, choose one. Did you like it, didn't like it, or you can't decide? So far, out of 677 votes, which is brilliant, I can't decide about the new kit is 10%. 16% of you say, I don't like it. And 73%, actually, which is down from, was it 76%? A lot of you say that you like it. So good luck to you. Good luck to you. And in the poll we did a day ago now, what is your most prized Arsenal merchandise? Choose only one. Now, do I have any? Well, I can say my 1970s, like 76, 77 home jersey is my prized asset merchandise there. I don't like talking about the time that I played at the old Ivory Stadium. It's a long story. And as well as I've got Pele's autograph. I actually might talk about that tomorrow with my brother on the show. But the options I could only put on the channel was Arsenal shirts, an autograph, or a team photo, or other. So out of 682 votes, other is 77%. Team photos, I guess maybe it's autographs, 8%. And autographs, players' autograph, 7%. And 78% of you said that your t-shirt, a shirt, a jersey. Wow, my goodness, man. And then the last one we did just over an hour ago, Houssem Aouar, a priority signing. So in less than an hour, we've already had 201 votes. 3% of you say, oh, I can't decide whether he's a priority signing or not. 33% of you say, no, he's not a priority. And 64% of you believe that he is a priority. For me, myself, and I, again in the video, I've done a video which came live. Listen, I've said what I had to say in the video, which came live just over an hour ago. So if you're not sure about my thoughts, look at the video on the platform and you will see right there what I said about Houssem Aouar. All right, let's go into the live chat for the first time today. I've got Don Arsenal. He's finally come into the live chat and said, hey, it's my baby boy is finally here. Was born at 1 minute past 7 this morning. So happy. Listen, so now from one papa to another papa. Yeah, Don Arsenal, congratulations, man. Make sure he follows and supports Arsenal. Keep it in the family, all right? But congratulations to you and your missus. And Russ just said the same thing as well. Yeah, congrats, Don. Nice one, man. Congratulations, Don. I can see that you are very excited. Yeah, man. Well done, man. But what made me laugh is like the day before yesterday, Don is in the live chat sending a message, and then he says, "Oh, my wife, they induced her." I was thinking, so all right, okay, so she's pregnant and she's in the hospital, and you're in the live chat. You shouldn't be in the live chat. You should be with your wife. You know what I mean? We're here almost every single day. That can wait, man. I was thinking, Don Arsenal, you make me laugh, man. You're in the live chat whilst your wife is being induced because she's pregnant. She's about to give birth. I said, come on, man. But anyway, it is what it is. Anyway, Monty, VAR. Monty, what's happening, brother? I hope you're well, man. It says, congrats, Don Arsenal. And what got an accent account for to your family? Monty, I'm good, man. I hope you're well, man. It's been a few days, but like I say, people got other more important things to be doing. I mean, like I said, I never told my wife actually. She came in, she was doing some bits and pieces. She came in. I said, you know what? We're going to be going away. Oh, we're going away. I said, yeah, but what about the bills? I said, forget about the bills. Listen, let's take the opportunity. The weather's going to be fantastic over the weekend. The hotel's already booked. She goes, oh, but we just come back from one. I said, listen. You never know. Tomorrow is not given. There is no tomorrow. Let's just take advantage of today. She goes, oh, okay, all right. And it was really good. Walking around Covent Garden, having an ice cream and waking up this morning, I was thinking, God, it's hot, man. It is hot today. But anyway, I'm on my diversion and going on a tangent. Oops, Monty says, as always, please leave a thumbs up, subscribe if you are new here. Thanks. I'm not sure what I'm doing that for. But anyway, Colin. Morning, Colin. Morning, Axe. Monty. Good, I hope you're all right. Hey up, Gooners, and congrats to Gooner Dad. Yeah, Gooner Dad. Don, maybe you need to change your name. Yeah, Dad. Don? Dad? Arsenal? Gooner Dad. Sounds good. Gooner Dad. Nice one, Ashley. Nice one. Nice one. Where art thou? Hoping on Auba. Hoping on 8th. To Lupin. Yeah, here we go, loopy-loo. Here we go, loopy-lie. Yeah, man. Mid-table action coming, incoming. There's not going to be any surprises, man. I told you, there's going to be a lot of angst. The only difference is the stadium's going to be full of people, full of fans, supporters. Did you not know that? Yeah, man. God damn it, the pressure's on. The pressure is on. Scudam daddy. Nice one, this snaps out. Oh, yeah, thank you for that, man. I didn't do that, actually. The only thing I did do, I put, like, the home sweet home thing there. You can see the missus as well. But, yeah, my wife, because she does, like, her own group videos with a little community. So she said, oh, let's put the photos. I said, yeah. I mean, there's so many photos we could put on there that will cover all the rooms and then some. But, yeah, thank you for that, actually. Incomings, we still have a Shaka, Bellerin, Kolasinac, Torreira, the cool Abe. I know we're still in the squad. God dear me, man. I'm saying nothing. Hello, Alex. My man, what's happening? What's happening, DWT? What's happening, man? You okay, man? You okay? Yeah? You got time to come live in the live chat? You you spread yourself all over the place, isn't it? On social media. But anyway, welcome back. Welcome back. I from Uganda, is Arsenal really going to sign Madison at £60 million and then some change? Not going to happen. Not going to happen. Congrats, Don, starting the kid cannon fodder. Yeah, I was thinking, Don, come on, man. You come in the live chat the day before yesterday. I just sending messages. And he said, oh, my wife, inducing my wife, thinking, yeah. So you're in the live chat. You should be by your wife's side, not in the live chat on Cannon 40 TV. Do you think we can get Aouar and Locatelli? Well, in reverse order, Abraham, good afternoon. A wonderful name, godly name. That was my father's name. And may he so rest in peace. Locatelli has said, the video went live yesterday. Locatelli has said that he prefers his destination to be Juventus, not Arsenal. He's turned Arsenal down. But Arsenal, in their infinite wisdom, have matched the asking price. I'm thinking, you're trying to go after a player who has said to his team and his agent that he doesn't want to come to us. Why would you put a match that valuation there for a player who does not want to come to Arsenal? Aouar, most likely going to them lot down the road, Spurs. Although Man United and Liverpool are hot on the heels. But if you want to know the in-depth thoughts, my thoughts, look on the platform. I've done the video. The video came live just over an hour ago. And we still have the pilot. We need a tropical number 10. What's a tropical number 10? I've never heard that before. A tropical number 10, Abraham. That even sounds weird, me actually calling my dad's name Abraham. What's a tropical number 10? I've never heard of a tropical number 10 before in my life. Are we happy with his Houssem Aouar links again? No, I'm not. I'm not, Ashley. I'm not. But welcome back, Ashley. Burkish. I'm not happy about that, man. I personally feel, yes, pressure and a rotation for Emil Smith, etc. Do we not have a midfielder in under 23s who could play in that role there? We wouldn't have to spend any money at all. But you know what? You're right. In regards to Emil Smith Rowe, he won't last the whole season. Won't last the whole season. He's going to need some help and some guidance from the manager. Overplayed last season, as was Saka. Saka was overplayed last season as well. But you're right. In regards to rotation, that's fine. But who is the person? Who is the person to be, alongside Mr. Emil Smith Rowe? Who's going to be that player? Houssem Aouar? I mean, his valuation's gone down. He didn't have the best of seasons. Last season, the sporting director, I can't remember his name, they were looking for 45 million euros. Thinking, right, okay. And this season, talking about maybe 20 million pounds, he won't be coming to Arsenal. Won't be coming to Arsenal. Right, Ashley. Hey, Cool Aid guy. Hey, Cool Aid. Yeah, man. God damn. Oh, Steelers put a thumb down. Oh, my goodness. Yeah, for me, I'm just tired of the links, man. There's nothing you can do. There's nothing you can do because, the media outlets, the silly season where Arsenal gets linked to all the players, across the face of the earth, that's what it is. But whether you want to invest your time, your energy, and your well-being in that, good luck to you. I'm not. I mean, I have to read it because last year people said, "Oh, we want to see a lot more transfer news." Okay, so we're giving you more transfer news. But in regards to this midfielder here, best says, "Is it true about Aouar?" Yes, it is. It is. The links never stopped since last year, to be honest. The links never stopped. What I do remember from last year, it seems like a distant memory. Edu was supposed to get that deal done, wasn't he? But I think he took a break and he missed the deadline to sign Houssem Aouar. Anyway. A tropical number 10, a new Hawaiian kit with it in it. Yeah, but what? Abraham, what is a tropical number 10? A tropical number 10. Sounds quite flamboyant, man. Emerson Ferrero is better than Aouar, and he's ours. Yes, he is. Wouldn't have to spend any money on Emerson Ferrero because he is our player. But I've got to say, I've not seen Houssem Aouar play. I haven't seen him play. Even last year, people say, "Oh, have you seen him play?" I was thinking, well, no, I haven't. I'm not about to go on YouTube and look and say, "Oh, okay, you might fit in," because YouTube has a way of bringing out only the best highlights for the player. But I'm not about to rush into YouTube. I'm thinking, how does he play? Does he play his right foot? What's his positional play? How does he progress the forward? I'm not interested. The one thing that's actually true is the valuation has gone down almost 50%. Yeah. So if Arsenal are looking for bargain buys, Houssem Aouar is a bargain buy, isn't he? Won't be coming to Arsenal. He won't be coming to Arsenal. Good morning, Peter. What's happening, my friend? I hope it's a long time. I hope you're well, my friend. Alex, what do you think of Odegaard? Do we really need him back? Is he worth it? Is he worth it? No. I can't remember the valuation was around 60 odd million pounds. Do we need him back? No, we don't need him back. What do you think of? I liked Odegaard. I did like him, but I just felt like he was a little bit. Look, listen, the physicality of the Premier League can be quite, not harrowing, but it's quite tough. But when I look at his physique, he doesn't look like the strongest of midfielders, and even his weight of pass doesn't look strong enough. I guess maybe I'm probably being a little bit unfair on him, but yeah, it's got to be a no, and no, thank you. If that answers the question. Why would we want Aouar? He's interested in Spurs. I'm not sure if he's not saying he interested in Spurs. What the report says actually is that at least I think 3 other Premier League clubs who are after him. So he hasn't said Spurs. Oh, I want Man United. Oh, I want Spurs. It's just that there are other suitors. The root word, suit. So yeah, he hasn't said that he prefers another team, but I'm just thinking, just stop that link there, man. Stop it. He has no ambition, and we have no interest in players who are not ambitious to win anything. Woo! Wow, Ashley. Oh, you naughty person. Very, very naughty of you. All right, all right. I feel like I'm scared on here. Is the camera? The cat is the camera, isn't it? You know what? Just to give myself some time to fix. I was like, what's going on with the camera, man? I'm a slope, innit? Anyway. So I'm gonna play the this video. We're talking about our online memberships. The memberships have been going for I think over a year now. Over a year, yeah. So have a look at the video. We're talking about what it means to be a member. You too can become a member if you would only just press the join button. The join button is next to the subscribe button. Better still, press the link. The link is in the description box. Yeah, it's in the box. Look in the box. Press the link if you want to become a member. I'll see you on the other side of this video. You too can become a member if you would only just press the join button. Hi, and welcome back to Cannon Fodder, the channel for Arsenal fans all over this world. Well, this is a special video introducing our new membership scheme. Membership scheme, I hear you say? Yes, YouTube have allowed all content creators to have a membership scheme, and it's open to all our subscribers. Let me just get one thing straight right about now. All the content that you've been seeing for the last 2.5 years will remain to be free. So that's the Voice of Reason, that is the live shows, the broadcasts, the easy talks, all those content there is going to remain to be free. Okay, so I've got it off my chest. With the membership scheme, you get certain perks. With those perks, you'll get to see behind the scenes footage that probably nobody's seen before. Maybe, I'm not sure if you want to see. You also get early release of certain videos. And of course, with the player profile videos where you ask us to do a video on a specific player, we'll give you a shout out, we'll mention you, and that'll be literally earmarked as if it was a present from us to you. With those formats there and the perks, they will come with a small price to be paid for the month. So with the lower level, which is going to be a bronze cannon, you'll get the shout out in the live chats, and also with the chat, if you are a member, it will go right to the top of the page that we must and we will mention you. And you also get like a free emoji and GIF with that as well. With the silver cannon, again, you'll get all behind the scenes footage, all the bloopers, all the things that we've tried to keep away from you. But yeah, there'll be a small price to be paid for that. That's roughly standing at £4.99. It will vary from country to country. So wherever you're on the way, there'll be a slight difference in that. And like I said, we're trying to maintain the future of Cannon Fodder TV across the whole platform. So by all means, we'll love you to be a part of the membership scheme there. There are going to be perks, including discounts for all the merchandise currently running on Cannon Fodder TV. So that is the reason why we're doing the membership scheme. Again, you don't have to join it. All the content I'm going to repeat will remain to be free. But part of the membership scheme, you'll have all those perks there. Again, there's going to be a free Q&A live session with me and maybe my brother every Thursday. You also get early footage of early releases. And of course, you'll get the discount as well as all the bloopers and the behind the scene footage right here on this lovely channel, which is called Cannon Fodder TV. So we would love you to be part of the membership scheme. Please, the video is up and running now, and it's free to all the subscribers, all the viewers that's ever viewed Cannon Fodder TV. So for myself, Alex, and of course for my brother and Monty and everyone from Cannon Fodder TV, welcome, please, to the membership scheme on Cannon Fodder TV. You know what, guys, I just kind of reading a report here in regards to one of the players we featured. Where is he? We haven't spoken. We spoke about him very, very quickly. Locatelli. Put him up here. If I can find him. Just something very, very quick. Isn't it breaking news? Not really breaking news. Just something I've kind of reiterated. Now, I'm not going to mention the Twitter handle, but it says that Locatelli is not refusing Arsenal. He's not turning down the opportunity of joining Arsenal. he's just given his priority to Juventus. Now, again, it's like I just see it like this. You want to go after this girl, or you want to go after this partner, and the partner is saying, actually, you know what, I don't want to go for you. I prefer to go for this person here, but I'll keep it as my second choice. I'm thinking, how are you supposed to feel? The person is saying they don't want you. You are their second choice. And so Locatelli is like, he's saying, like, Arsenal are, he's not, Arsenal are not his first choice. He'd prefer to go for Juventus. I'm thinking, right, so why are we going, we're meeting the asking price, which I believe is like £38 million, when the player said that Arsenal is not his preferred destination. To me, it doesn't make any sense. Doesn't make any sense. I mean, I've said that. I've said it in the video. The video's gone live already. But I'm thinking, go for a player who's burst in the gut, who says, I want to join Arsenal. Don't go for a player who said, actually, you know what? I think I'll pass. I would prefer to go for Juventus and maybe Arsenal. Why? Why Arsenal? Doesn't make any sense. Anyway, you know what I'm going to do? Let's review the news of today as we saw it. And first up, who was the first person we spoke about first? Who was the first person? The first person we spoke about was this gentleman here. Your captain, your talisman. Aubameyang lost form. Pierre Aubameyang had an afternoon yesterday to forget about missing a hat-trick of sitters, as Arsenal were held 2-2 by Rangers in the pre-season friendly. The Gunners have been in Scotland to step up preparations for their 21-22 campaign with Mikel Arteta's team. Well, actually looking for more positive showing than Hibs. We lost 2-1, didn't we? Arteta would be hoping to get a tune out of his 32-year-old, who enjoyed a below-par season by his standards, but the striker did not have his shooting boots on yesterday at Ibrox. Yeah, he missed a handful of chances. I was thinking, I saw a little bit. I was thinking, Aubameyang, man. Again, for me, Aubameyang, controversial for a lot of you, not for me. No sentiments. Have to sell Aubameyang. And this is going to lead me into the second player that we're going to talk about in regards to an extension. Once the player has reached the age of 30, only offer them a 1-year contract extension. Yeah, that is it. So there's nothing scrimping and scraping and thinking, oh my goodness. In actual fact, we gave him like a 3-year deal when he's lost form. 1-year contract extension, and that is it. And then you're moving on. Move him on. I said it. Now, the reason why I'm saying that is because the next news segment, whether you believe it or not, this comes from the Daily Mirror. And the Daily Mirror have also saying that Arsenal are trying to sell Lacazette despite new boy, Tavares, glowing assessment. I was thinking, Tavares, are you an assessor now? Are you? Do you assess players? Arsenal reported looking to move Lacazette on this summer in a bid to raise funds for future transfer dealings. That is a joke. The Frenchman was signed for just £50 million in 2017. Right, time does fly. But he has struggled to recapture the kind of form that made him so prolific at his former side, Lyon. In 4 seasons, as we know, Lacazette has never scored more than 20 goals in a single campaign. Hardly the form of a striker, as a result, is rumoured to be edging ever closer to the Emirates exit. According to another podcast, Arsenal are actively trying to get Lacazette off their books, with the Gunners hierarchy reported offering the forward a number of other clubs across Europe. Now, what I've got to say about this podcast, I didn't want to say their name, they've been churning out that same thing there. The same news, Arsenal are trying to get... It might be, it might not be true. The only thing I can say is, for sure, age of 30, only offer these players a 1-year contract extension. Now, if Lacazette and his representatives say, actually, you know what, can we not get any money? Arsenal stay steadfast and say, no, you've given us, X amount of years. This is what is on the table. Do you want to take it or not? Don't want to take it, then by all means, we'll speak to your agent and you can find another club to go to. Arsenal have to be ruthless. Got to be ruthless. Again, like I said, aforementioned, Aubameyang, look what's happened there. Signed the contract and his form has just fallen off the cliff. Fallen off the cliff. Sorry. 1 year contract extension. Nothing more and nothing less. If he's not happy, then I'm sure there'll be other suitors that he can find. Maybe he can go back to Lyon. There can be no sentiments. No sentiments. Players come, players go. That is the way business has to be run. And I know, was it last month? Someone was saying to me in the live chat, but actually, Alex, I said, yeah. Lacazette and Aubameyang, there's real no competition. They're just too pally-pally. They're just too friendly. I said, yeah. There's no competition. It's good being friends, but at the end of the day, you're there to do a job. You're not there to be good friends. But that is down to the coach. That's down to the manager to create some serious competition between the both of them. The problem is that when you've got a captain, a talisman, turn up late for North London derby, and he's being reprimanded for other things as well, doesn't send a good message. Doesn't send a good message. You've got to be ruthless. Have to be ruthless. So for me, again, guys, I am sorry, but this guy, for me, we have to sell him. Age 32. You know what? I'm just thinking that he's seen better days now. He's got the money. What more does he need? What's his motivation? But in regards to Lacazette, again, approaching the age of 30, offer him only a 1 year contract extension. If he wants it, bravo. If he doesn't, well, okay, adios. Has to be adios. Got to be ruthless. All right, and the other bit of news that I wanted to just kind of review was in regard to oh, dearie me. Mikel Arteta identifies best partner for Ben White. I think, well, Ben White hasn't signed for Arsenal. There's been an agreement. Arsenal have agreed to purchase or buy him for £50 million. There's only been agreements. Ben White has not signed a contract. There's still a lot of way to go for that. But anyway, this report says, according to the Times, the Arsenal manager believes a centre-back combination of White and Gabriel, who joined from Lyon last summer in a £27 million bid or deal, represents the best possible combination available to him when everyone is fit. Gabriel enjoyed a superb start to his Arsenal career, winning the Player of the Month award on 3 consecutive occasions. But his form a nosedive midway through a difficult campaign for him and Arsenal as well. The 23-year-old, you've got to remember, he was supposed to be preparing to go and represent Brazil at the Olympics, but were not for a minor injury, so he won't be going to the Olympics. But he's in rehabilitation, preparing to take part in the pre-season, not in the Tokyo Olympics. Feel so bad for him, but he's got some time. Age 23, if he keeps fit, stays fit, I'm sure we'll have another opportunity to play for Brazil in the Olympics. But yeah, I think Ben White. Okay, well, you know my thoughts about Ben White. £50 million, not worth that. Appearing the CBs, the BBs, not CBBCs, the CBs, centre backs, Ben White and Gabriel Magalhães. Okay, yeah. Last but not least, have I reached the bottom? The end is nigh. The end is nigh. No, I didn't reach the end. In regards to this gentleman here, who I featured at least between 10 and 12 times last season. Transfer season was interesting this time last year. Houssem Aouar. Oh my goodness. Now, there is a video which was uploaded an hour and a half ago, running concurrently with this live show. If you really want to know my thoughts in regards to Houssem Aouar, check out the video. We've done a poll, which is just like short of 2 hours now. Let's have a look what it says here. Spare me a second, people. Okay, the poll we put up, Houssem Aouar, a priority signing Choose one. So out of 244 votes now, the options were, I can't decide, which has come at 3%. No, he's not a top priority, 34%. And 63% of you believe that Houssem Aouar is a priority for Arsenal. Not for me. Not for me. Dearie me. Let's go back in the live chat. Where were we? Where were we? Where were I? Okay, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Actually, this says, why would you want Aouar? Okay, no, we said that already, didn't we? Then obviously he has no ambition, and we have no interest in players who are not ambitious to win anything. Well, that I can, run that alongside what I said about Locatelli. Manuel Locatelli has said, actually, I prefer my destination to be Juventus, not Arsenal. But yet Arsenal still want to match the bid, £38 million for Locatelli. But he said, no, I want to go to Juventus. Anyway, it's definitely a no for me too. I wonder why we still speculate about Odegaard. It's because some people just can't let go. They can't let go of the fact that literally he has said that, his dream is to play for Los Blancos, Real Madrid. Zizi is no longer the manager there. Carlo Ancelotti. He stands a better chance in his career with Carlo Ancelotti than he did with Zinedine Zidane. But anyway. Bedouin letting players walk around him. Doc, good afternoon to you. Oh dear. Auba just carrying on from where he left off. Useless and at 32 should be gone. Shouldn't have given that deal there. Should have been only a 1-year contract extension. So Laka and Auba both crap. So the backline except for Tierney and Holding. Oh dear. See, do you not like Gabriel? Do you not like Gabriel? Well, obviously not. Otherwise, you would include them in the name there. Apparently, according to Sky Sports, Ben White's medical to Arsenal will be on the 26th of July after this holiday ends. Yeah, I should have put that in there, but I thought, Ben White. Actually, you know what I think about the Ben White situation, man. Doodle says, good afternoon to you. Says Lacazette is doing a good job and double work in Arsenal. He always helps Arsenal for defending and up front. We need more goals from him. Doodle. We need more goals from him. Got to strike, the 20+ goals per season. And at age 30, I'm thinking, well, again, at least offer him a 1-year contract extension. If he doesn't want it, then it has to be bye-bye. Timothy Paul the First. Okay, quite regal there, name there. A good day. Things still look the same. Yes, I agree, 1 year. Unless your form is still red hot. Blazing Gunner Paul in Bermuda. Well, in Bermuda, well, you know what? I think maybe it might be a little bit hotter here than it is in Bermuda. The Caribbean, man. You can't beat the breeze off the sea, can you? But here, there's no breeze in London, man. It's just like stifling. I don't know, freaking flies just come in there. Anyway. Max P says, I hope Solomon comes. He won't be coming here. What cloud are you on? He has he does none of that the last 2 years. Auba just walks around the pitch and barely runs for the ball. If it's not there to his feet, then I'm not chasing it. Yeah, that's true. Not chasing it. Oops. Jawadala, good afternoon. Keep it clean. Keep it clean. I don't want to put you on a timeout. Ben White is average. All he does is slide, and he never wins the ball. Crap defender. Okay. Okay, nice one, Daniel Antonio says, what our Arsenal fans can talk. So Jeffers, the guy never said no. He didn't, but he never said yes. He never said yes. His focus is not on Arsenal. His focus is Juventus. So I'm thinking, do I want a player who doesn't see Arsenal as his first choice? Not personally, no. 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 When there's Ben White being announced, well, I guess like the aforementioned report there, the 26th, he's on his vacation, he's on his holidays. So once he's back off there, then I guess we might hear some more movement there. But AFC, Stevie, you know my thoughts about Ben White, man. Good afternoon, Alex. We have apparently brought another player yesterday. A result, they had to do something to make the fans feel better. Yeah, I can't remember the player's name. Again, I've got a lot to catch up on. You know, I've been away for a few days. You know what I mean? Can't remember the player's name. Holding has gone a full Steve Bold, says David Keefe. David Keefe, I hope you're well, my friend. Hope you're keeping well. Yeah. Let's put these guys on a. Oops. Put with you on a timeout. Yeah, they can't be acting with this. Come on, guys. Where's my moderators? Come on. Moderators not doing your job. Anyway. What I was apologetic about yesterday was Auba got himself into good position. Stay strong, Arsenal fans. Auba will come. It will come good. I thought it was today, but okay. Yeah. To Paul the first says, why William Kolasinac still here? I have no idea. I'll give you a maybe laugh. When I was at the last official, was it the last official protest, or the penultimate one? And there I'm like panning. Of course, I'm giving my commentary, at the Emirates, alongside my other fellow protesters. And I'm panning the camera across, and my eye just kind of glimpses at the armory, the store where you can buy your Arsenal memorabilia, and they've got like this interactive advertising board. And whose face do I see there? Kolasinac. I'm thinking, Kolasinac, you've got Kolasinac to do like the promo work of the new Arsenal merchandise. I'm thinking, we can't get rid of him. We can't get rid of him. But come on, man. Come on. Brian Hamilton just took the lead at the British Grand Prix. Okay, despite a 10-second penalty. Anyway, now back to Camera TV. Thank you for that. 80 watching. Let's hit that like button and the newbies subscribe. Thank you for that, my friend. No one wants William, and teams who wants him said he played too much, and we are in the mud. The thing is, with in addition to that, as Stevie, is that you don't remember his family and his business interests are in London. They're not in Miami. Yeah, they're not in like any part of the world apart from London. So yeah. Anyway. Using Bellerin high demands causing problems to get him moved. Auba should be way past, get himself in position. Done hoping on Auba. For me, I've long since given up on Auba, man. As can you work out why Arsenal are playing 4-4-2? I think we've probably had this discussion before. I think because but we don't play 4-4-2. We don't play 4-4-2. He tries to use his the fullbacks as wing backs. I think more often than not, he's trying to play the Man City way, three at the back. I don't think we don't play much of the 4-4-2 formation, but I think it's more to do with the players. Doesn't have the players to play any other formation. I think he thinks. It's what happens when I leave the door open. All these freaking flies come into my house. Get out of here! Oi. Lokonga, a new player signed. Pucker Pies want William. Yeah, they do, don't they? Pucker Pies. Arsenal are in the race with Atletico Madrid and Barcelona to sign Norwich. Max Aarons, I saw that this morning. I might talk about him tomorrow, actually, Doc. Marcelo de Roma. Hey, long time, my brother. What's happening, man? Are you happy that Italy won the Euros? You must be. You must be, man. But it's been a long time. Wow. Sylvester, good afternoon. Go Arsenal. Come the new season. The funny thing is, Sylvester, is like we're like 10 games before the season's finished, and I see the same pattern where fans are saying, oh, you know what? I just want the season to finish. I'm just fed up the season. For the last 2 seasons, I realized that I see the pattern there. We don't have a good season, and fans cannot wait for a season to end. But you're saying, go Arsenal, come the new season. Okay. Oops. Okay, here we go. Edu and Arteta, I'm feeling, yeah, like the preseason. Hope they prove me wrong. Hope can be a terrible thing, man. That is another one. Yeah, Hector, no one wants. Arsenal, I no longer interested in signing Houssem Aouar. Thumbs up, guys. Thank you for that, Doc. Levan J's in the house. Big up, Alex. What you saying, bro? I'm not saying much, man. Just apart from his heat. There's a whole heap of heat here. And who was it? Mr. Abraham in the live chat said, we need a tropical number 10. I was thinking, what is a definition of a tropical number 10? Can someone tell me what is a tropical number 10? I don't know what that is. But, bro, I'm cool. I'm all right, man. Yeah. Kind of feeling rejuvenated. Went on holiday, as you may or may not know. Like a short city break to Gibraltar. Came back. I said to my wife, you know what? We're going to take another day out. She goes, oh, really? I said, yeah, listen, let's just drop everything. A 1 day, spent the time walking around central London, stayed in a hotel in central London, then we came back this morning. But yeah, I'm good. I hope you're well, my brother. I think Aaron's could be as good as Kieran Tierney on the other side. Could be, but his valuations in the region also, I think in the regions of 40 to 50 million pounds as well. No. Ahmed has said, come on, your res. Which res you're talking about? Oh, nice one, man. It's been a long time, man. Where you been? We are signing Aouar next week, said Sky Sports. Do you know what, Stevie? If the shoe had been on the other foot, and I'm talking about selling players. If Arsenal had told me, or I heard the news, you know what? Arsenal have sold Bellerin, they've sold Guendouzi, they've sold Torreira, they've sold Auba, they've sold Xhaka. I will think, oh wow, that is ruthless. That is ruthless. But I'm not feeling, energized because, oh well, yeah, Arsenal have signed Nuno Tavares. I'm not feeling energized and happy because, oh well, we're on the verge of signing, Albert Simon Lokonga. Oh, I'm not happy about this. I want to see Arsenal being ruthless by any means necessary and getting these players out. I'm not feeling energized about new season. It's going to be the same rubbish again. Look at the preseason. I know the preseason, literally, is only with 2 games in the preseason. The preseason is supposed to be a time for players to show the manager that they're worth. A big fly here, man. But I'm thinking, Arteta, you're playing, you're choosing the same players that have failed. You're choosing the same players. Okay, all right. Come with you guys. All right, now I understand which red you're talking about. Oops. Guys, thank you so much. I saw the numbers creep just under 100, bit 90 at any one time. So thank you for that. I do really appreciate that. On a Sunday afternoon. Oh my goodness, I feel absolutely blessed. I do. You guys are awesome. Absolutely awesome. I've been working. Listen, I've always said there are more important things that look at the flies. There are more important things to be doing than podcasting. And I've always said, I've got to find a proper balance in my life. It's not all about podcasting. I've got a regular job, even though I'm on vacation for the next how many weeks from my school placement. But it's not all about podcasting for me. You know, I've got a lovely wife, a beautiful wife that I love dearly. You can see the photos behind me. So, and that's why you don't see me coming live in the evening. You know, what I do in the day, the videos, you know, the live shows gets repeated or premiered in the evening. So those of you who cannot come in the morning or the afternoon, you can come into live chat. But I'm thinking, you know, I'm going to reduce my workload, but improve the quality of videos that I now do. But anyway. Albert Sambi look move also close to completion. Yeah, he's only in he's in quarantine. That's why. I think Edu and Arteta are sending those flies to your house to stop you from criticizing their transfer dealings. It could be, innit? But the flies was now gone. They've all gone apart from one. Oh dear. Adora! It's a pleasure to be on that jersey Lokonga. Hopefully it's going to be fine and fun for you. Let's wait and see. Let's wait and see. Can Arteta manage Arsenal until May? Says Abraham. We have to wait and see, Abraham. We've got to wait and see. Will you buy the new kit? No, I won't. I won't, David. No, I've said it many times. I'm not buying any more merchandise. I'm a retro oldie myself. Bring on JVC. Oh, my goodness. You're going to get me crying now, man. Good old JVC. But my kits, my top, my jersey didn't have any sponsor logo. It's mid-70s. 76, 77. Home kit. I mean, maybe tomorrow I will show it. But yeah, my one didn't have any logo sponsors. But yeah, get it. JVC. The JVC years. Oh, my goodness. Take it easy, Alex. Don't get all emotional. I'll be surprised if Aaron's moves to Spain. I think he would rather stay in England and play in the Premier League. Could be. Drama number 10. Someone who can't play in the code. Then we don't want that kind of player. We don't want that kind of player. What did you make of Julian Tavares' performance yesterday, Alex? By the way, commiserations to Colombia for losing to Argentina on penalties in the semi. Yeah. But I tell you what, in reverse order, Martinez, he got into the Colombian player's head when they were taking the penalty. I mean, I'm not sure if you can understand Spanish, but he was, you know what he was saying to them? He's saying, "Hey, bro, you look nervous, bro. You look nervous." And Jerry Mina missed the penalty. Martinez got into the heads of the Colombians. I was thinking, oh my goodness, I miss Martinez. I didn't see the game yesterday. I was out yesterday with my wife. You know, we took again just a day in a hotel in central London. After we checked in, went walkabouts around central London, Covent Garden. So I didn't see the game. I did see a little bit of the highlights. I saw Tavares' goal. Well taken goal from an acute angle. So he's off the mark now, which can't be said for Aubameyang. But I can't say anything more than that because I didn't see the entirety of the game. But yeah. Hey, Paul Oram. I do not understand why Saliba was loaned out again. Excuse me. I think there's a big problem with Arteta, as there's too bossy instead of being a father figure to all of our emerging young players. You know what? LTL, the original Godfather, because LTL has worked in schools far longer than I have. I mean, for half the time, maybe I've been working in schools for 15, 16, 17 years. And I've worked with teenagers, young children with challenging behavior, complex needs. So there is a way that you can manage and control and get the person to modify their behavior. But I understand as well, I've been on the other side of the fence where there has to be consequences. But yeah, with Arteta and Saliba, who I think, Paul, we will never see him play for Arsenal. By the time he gets back, he'll probably have one more year, if that, on his contract. And then imagine he'll probably be loaned out again or eventually sold. But yeah, to me, it looks quite precarious, a little bit strange. Loaned out again, third time. Spending £50 million on Ben White when we've got William Saliba. I don't know. Right, guys, see if I can wrap up this one very, very quickly. We're going for an hour and 5 minutes. If we are still selling strikers, who is coming in? Doc, do we need any strikers? Do we need to buy a striker? We've got Martinelli. We've got Balogun. We've got Nketiah. Yeah, I understand that. Arteta will be out soon. By any means possible, get the players out. What could you mean, Alex? Are you suggesting treason? Treason? Oh, yeah, behead him. Take off his head. Please give us an update on the players that have signed for Arsenal. Sylvester, Freetown, Sierra Leone, West Africa. Sylvester, there's only been one player. Have you not seen the news? Nuno Tavares, or the Portuguese pronunciation, I think it's Tavares, but I'll far rather go for the Spanish pronunciation. Nuno Tavares has signed. The official, announcement of him. Yeah, official announcement. That's the only player signed for Arsenal. I know people are waiting on Albert Sambi Lakonga, and people are waiting on Ben White, Houssem Aouar, but officially, only one player signed. Yes, my brother. Nice one, man. Nice one. Arteta will sometimes in this season give up. Do you think he won't give up? I think. Oh, well, I had this conversation with Elto. I think maybe it was like beginning of the year, and we both felt that maybe if he doesn't feel like he's back by the board, he would give up. But I think going by what we're seeing this season, I think he's got the backing of the board. But I think if he didn't feel his back by the board, then he will probably leave. Not now. I'm only kidding. I know you are BFG. Treason. Good evening, Alex. We need two players that includes a creativity offensive in the midfield and a replacement for Xhaka to assist Partey in defensive midfield. We also need someone to replace Bellerin. Paul, but replacing Bellerin, we've got Chambers, we've got Cedric Suarez. I do rate Cedric Suarez because he's both foot. He can play on the right side, the left side. Do we really need to go into the market? But a creative offensive midfielder, someone who can score goals. Oops. I have two JVC Lightning tops, home and away. Home. Oh, no, man. No, how can you do that, man? Full of paint. Come on. Sort it out, Doc. Martin's mistake is hurting Arsenal. It is. Leno. Going to media and complaining about, the players, they weren't happy about, what happened. And the dressing room was not happy. I'm not happy. I'm not sure. Anyway, I'll see how the season goes. I'm thinking, if my goalkeeper goes to the media and talks and puts the dirty linen out for everyone to see, I'll bench you. Eventually, I will sell you. All the stuff about I am number one. I will be number one. I was always number one. Don't get me started, man. Oh, okay. You didn't see the whole game. Fair enough. I didn't see any of the game. I only saw a little bit of the highlights, maybe less than 5 minutes in total. I managed to catch the first half. To be honest, it looked like nothing had changed from the end of last season. Bad defending on set pieces, poor finishing by Aubameyang. Yeah. Later today, update about new signings. Pesci, welcome. You have to go back and just check it out on repeat because I was talking about the new signings, the potential new signings already. Potential new signings, Daniel Malin, PSV and Hoven, Netherlands, Patson Daka. Won't happen. Red Bull, Salzburg. He's signed for Leicester City, hasn't he? Zamba, Isak. No, he's signed a contract extension now, so he's not moving now. Edouard, Osoni Edouard, Andre Silva. Silva won't be coming either. Arsenal identified Juventus Paradovaya as Martin Odegaard's alternative. Did a few videos with him last season as well. Alex, have you seen that video of Tavares snogging his dog? Yeah, I've seen there's a bit. I didn't actually, recognize Tavares, but anyway. I was chatting to Arsenal friends. One said, well, we would get a top 4, me, and another said top 2, as we have nothing to play for this season. Well, I will say, Doc, is that there are currently at least 5 or 6 teams better than Arsenal. That's what I'm going to say. 5 or 6 teams better than Arsenal, who are only going to go from strength to strength. The transfer window, as I understand, is not closed yet. The movement of the transfer window has been very, very slow, and there's still no outgoings. That worries me. That really, really does worry. If we saw only outgoings and only incomings, I'm thinking, okay, Arsenal have started, for me personally, on the right foot, getting out, reducing the wage bill. Fine, I would have been happy with that. But to see the transfer window is very, very slow. The preseason, a lot of familiar faces, doesn't give me much hope in the new season. And like I said, there's like currently 5 or 6 teams better than Arsenal. If you're watching, just hit the thumbs up, guys. Says a Doc. What's the issue about Saliba and Mikel Arteta 15 minutes for White? Pesci, your guess is as good as mine. Your guess is as good as mine. I've got no idea. Put out for the 3rd time on loan. Sylvester says the Gunners for life. He was given his pet as a proper French. All right. Seriously, Levan, we don't want to know anything about that, man. Okay. All right. Do you know what? Leads me to believe that we have come to an end. With 50 live viewers still watching, me just talk on and rave about Arsenal. I really, really do appreciate it. For a late Sunday afternoon show, when all of it actually should be out enjoying the weather, we're no Amazon Prime, by the way. We are better than Amazon Prime. It's free. Don't have to pay here. Unless you want to buy some merchandise. Yeah, buy some merchandise. Canon 40 TV merchandise. Actually, I do need to put an order in to get the cap. I do like the cap. Anyway, guys, we are done and dusted on this one. I will be back tomorrow morning, coming live and direct. Yeah, live tomorrow morning. Yeah, I'm off for my placement for the next 6 to 8 weeks. So, yeah, it's going to be live mornings. And the morning shows will be repeated in the evening. So, no live shows in the evening, only repeats in the evening. But even with the repeats in the evening, the live chat still will be interactive. I'll be in the live chat. Yeah, saying, hi, I'm here. Make sure you subscribe. Okay, so no live shows in the evening going forward. Only repeats from the morning or afternoon shows. But the live chat will be interactive. I'm glad a lot of you guys actually enjoyed the photos. We'll put some more photos of me, myself, and I and my wife. That one right here that's the Gibraltar one right there. So you have a look at this one right there. And as I'm about to finish the show, you can probably hear my wife say, I'm here. Yeah, so there you have a look there. All right. But anyway, guys, this one's going to be repeated a little bit later on this evening. Again, guys, the sort of numbers just at any one time, it's just under 100. I'm grateful. You guys are absolutely awesome. Apart from the freaking flies. All the flies have been bothering me. Oh my goodness. Oh, God, dare me. Anyway, people. So I'm out of here. What you can do now, subscribe. Make sure you subscribe to Canon 40 TV. Now, the funny thing is, before I end this, my wife has her group. And she doesn't like anyone to interrupt when she's doing her group things. But yet, I'm doing my group thing. And like, she's making noises and... Anyway, people. Enjoy the wonderful day, the weather, if you live in the UK. Or maybe if you're in the Caribbean. Bermuda. But I think the UK is a lot hotter than Bermuda. In Bermuda, at least you've got the wind coming off there, the Caribbean Sea. Anyway. Sylvester says, morning shows, time please. 11 a.m. UK time. But you've got to make sure you subscribe, Sylvester. Okay, you're not subscribed. Yeah, I'll come up live. You haven't subscribed. You think, oh, I missed the show. I've missed a show because I haven't subscribed. You've got to subscribe, like it says. I'm out of here, people. If you've been wondering who or what you've been listening to, you've been listening to Cannon Fodder, the channel for Arsenal fans all over